So it's no secret that Samsung tops global smartphone sales repeatedly through a series of devices, and while the leakers have their time reserved for the Galaxy Note 20, there have been reports about Galaxy S21, which is obviously a 2021 flagship phone by Samsung. First up, the S21 series will bring a whole lot of changes to the line, mainly because of the processor, and the reason why we are so sure about it is because of the latest benchmarks where Exynos pulled down Snapdragon 865 with the help of GPU advancement. The improvements that Samsung managed to make with AMD are much more impressive than we actually expected. If we pick a specific area, it's about graphics, where the partnership is insulting other companies, and that list of brands suitably include Nvidia. You see, Nvidia is an inventor of quality GPUs and graphics card, which makes them target AMD in every aspect. Even though these companies have had their competition in only desktop range, the partnership between Samsung and AMD is making Nvidia lose the mobile game. For those who don't know, the Nintendo Switch, which is a gaming console, and by the way, it's a popular one, but it uses Nvidia Tegra X to perform tasks. Now, this particular chip has been in the market for more than 5 years, and even though it's promising in every aspect, it is showing its age. I mean, with the improvements of graphics in gaming world, it requires a sufficiently powerful chip to power new devices like the next Switch. And with Nvidia not making progress in consumer ARM chips to reserve its more powerful ARM-based architectures for things like automotive and machine learning computers, the gaming console provider will probably be using a new processor with higher capability. Right now, it only makes sense if they use Samsung's Exynos with AMD GPU as a replacement, because Exynos is definitely going to surpass Qualcomm as the leader in consumer ARM processors. If this happens by any chance, Nintendo would become Samsung's biggest customer, which of course will boost AMD's market as well. As of now, Nintendo has no plans of launching a new Switch model during 2020, and reports believe that the company has reserved for the year 2021. The current system sold more than 50 million units worldwide, so it means a lot for Samsung to make this partnership work, if of course it happens, because I honestly don't think Nvidia is going to give up so easily, and I think they will come up with a major processor upgrade for gaming consoles like Nintendo, considering the Switch 2 will be far more desirable for gamers. Well, after that, Samsung is also working on the S21's camera hardware, which according to information is gonna be a penta-lens setup. WCF Tech reports that out of these 5 cameras on the back, the 150 megapixel main camera sensor will turn out big events for Samsung. We already know that the Korean giant is working on this particular sensor, which, as the history suggests, will be used by Xiaomi before any other company, even Samsung. And obviously, it's to generate heat before the big launch, or more specifically, as a beta tester. The report also claims that Samsung will drop the laser autofocus technology from S21 series for of course the stable dual phase detection autofocus like every other flagships out there. The report further notes that the other 4 cameras will include a 64 megapixel telephoto 1, a 16 megapixel ultra-wide lens, a 12 megapixel macro lens, and also a 3D TOF sensor. This will be the first time for Samsung when they use a macro lens for a flagship device, starting with the mighty S21 series. If all goes well, the company could sell one of the phones from this series as an all-screen handset without any kind of screen cutout, even if it's wholly in display tag. Let's see how it pans out, and for daily updates like this, you know what to do. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.